Hello everyone, it's a quick video on a question that I was asked, and I thought maybe I'd just share all the information, so if anybody asks me in the future I can just point them here. It's in relation to the 1UZ FE non-VVTi 95 to 97. If you've been through our 1UZ video showing you what we require when we do a harness, you'll know that I split them up into 95 to 96 and 96 to 97. So on the European LS400 1UZ FE non-VVTi, in late 96 they introduced an immobilizer system. That wasn't the only change though that they made, and it was for security reasons that they did it. So what they basically did is, I've got the diagrams up here to try and show you, and I'm not sure if it's going to focus as good as it can, but IGT1 and IGT2, or basically pin 24 and pin 25 of the 34 pin plug, which is the big one on the end. All right, so those are your ignition wires to your igniters, which are obviously igniter and igniter. So in 96, when they swapped over, they also changed the igniter wires around. So on the 96 to 97 diagram, you'll see that IGT1 is now 25 and IGT2 is 24. And so the reason they did that, well, my thoughts on the reason they did that is so that you couldn't just take a 95 non-immobilized ECU, plug it straight into a 96 or late 96, early 97 car and get in and drive off, because the 95 to 96 didn't have an immobilizer. And so therefore that was the only reason that I could possibly see to do it. So the reason for this video is I've had a customer that's got a 96, 97 immobilized ECU, and he seems to be running into some issues, and we want to test another ECU on just to make sure that that's not the problem or what's giving us our issues here. So obviously I just wanted to make this video to help him and to help others as well, that essentially if you have a 96 to 97 harness and ECU, and the ECU goes wrong, and then you want to swap it out for a 95, so that could be a 89 661 50250, 50251, 50252, and let's say you've got a 89 661 50350 or 50351, which is the immobilized version. You can interchange the ECUs, but you've got to change these two wires around. All right, so in this plug over here. So it's difficult to see, but I'll try and include some pictures at the end to show you how to read the plugs. But essentially the easiest way to do it is, if you're looking from this direction or where the wires go in, clip at the top right is number 1. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in our first row. All right, so you go all the way down. Obviously in the bottom here is 27. So you've got 26 over here, 25 and 24. And if you're interested, if it's a 95 to 96 harness, IGT1 will be a black with a red, and IGT2 or pin 25 will be a yellow. So if you're going to swap a 95 ECU into a 96 to 97 harness, all you got to do is swap 24 and 25 around. It's really easy to tell if it's the wrong way around. Obviously timing will be 180 degrees out, so you're just going to get a lot of backfiring. That's essentially it. So in order to remove the pins, basically all you've really got to do is, at the back here, you've got this secondary lock. All right, you'll see there's two little sort of grooves in here where you can get a really small screwdriver in, and you just sort of prong that up. It comes out about, say, 1 or 2 millimeters. And then looking into the plug itself, you'll see the holes at the bottom are actually where the pins for the ECU go in, and you've got these sort of big cavities just above there, and you can best see it actually in these open holes over here. But you'll see there's physically a little sort of plastic tab, and all you need is a tiny little screwdriver, and you just sort of push it in the top there. You lift up that tab ever so slightly, and you pull the wire out the back. Now, one tip is, if you are holding onto the wire when you are trying to pull up this secondary tab, as you can imagine, you're fighting yourself. So when you are trying to remove wires, don't pull on the wire. Take the wire, push it in, flip it over, lift up the tab, and once you're happy that the tab is lifted up, then pull it out, and it should come out very, very, very easily. If for whatever reason it's not coming out very easily, there must be something jammed in there. All right, so that's how you remove those wires. That's the difference between a 95 and a 97. Let's just call it 95 and 97 ECU. Like I said, I'm going to try and put these up as photos at the end of the video for a couple of seconds so you guys can pause and you guys can check in a much better quality. And so you can make sure that you've got what you've got. So yeah, to answer the question, yes, you can use a 95 or a 89661 50251 or 50252 or 50250 ECU on a harness that was designed for a late 96 or a 97 vehicle that came with an immobilizer. All you have to do is literally change those two wires around and you are A4 away. So hopefully that helps. We'll try and throughout, whenever we get asked questions, what we're going to do now is whenever we ask questions, we're going to try and put a video together to try and best explain exactly what it is, how it works, you know, what needs to be done if that's the case, or to give you guys a bit of information. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.